Hey everybody,
Hi.
welcome back to OK Aussie. Dyan.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
That's from Welcome Back Cotter.
Yeah.
That was an old one. I wonder
Old
if anyone else remembers
ukulele of
that.
that one.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Old ukulele of that one.
How are you guys?
Put your money on the fridge.
That's the Kingswood country. And Neville, but we won't talk about Neville. It's not
Love
politically correct
Neville.
anymore to talk about
I
Neville.
love Neville. I think he was the cutest character of all, actually. Love Neville as a kid. I'd have
Kingswood country, very
have a
classic
Neville.
Australian.
any day I'd have a Neville. No, but put your money on the fridge.
Ukulele makes up so much of your life.
It's how
Your
I
whole
communicate.
communication.
It's how
Learning.
I communicate.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh dear me. So, this is just a catch up. We don't really have much to say because we've been, as you know, new staff, all of that, a little distracted. Very sorry to you guys because I hope that's not being seen on the videos, because when I pick up the camera and do a video, I'm right there with you guys. But I just feel like, yes, there is a distraction going on, which is the staff.
It is the process bringing new staff on board
yeah.
as we build out a team.
And then, of course, I get fatigued, as you guys, some of you can really relate to.
Very fatigued, unfortunately.
But, yeah. But I am still here, still trying to be a 20Q advocate, an autistic advocate. And, which is interesting, because as I had the discussion recently, I hope some of you enjoyed it. And you can even relate that type of, what do you call it? Type of, sorry, my hair looks stupid. That's how I did it for the bath. I didn't fix it. I got tired. I landed here. So it required a lot of help this morning. So I'm not doing good in the fatigue category. Winston's just had a nosedive. Right.
Poor Winnie.
Poor Winston. Okay.
What did he ever do
Winston,
wrong?
Are you okay? Right, he's okay.
He's
yeah,
very height
my
challenged, that
example
dog.
was, we must, whether you're young or old, I'm old, I consider myself old. You don't have to if you're my age, but I just, you know,
The
don't
grand old
like
age of 51.
this. Yeah. Well, for 20Q,
Oh,
it
it's
is in the
amazing.
elderly category.
Absolutely,
But
I get it.
basically, my example was nothing to do with her, and really the focus was not on this person I referred to in the video, whose actual name is Mary, but something about Mary. But basically, yeah, the fact is, you all have, if you've got autism, you've studied humanities of some kind, like psychology, sociology, you know, anthropology. You know a lot about the human, and your ideas are just as valuable.
Many autistic
So
study
I
the
don't
human.
like the famous concept that's going on in the media. That was my reference. I don't think it's healthy for the autism community to see, that's an autism advocate. No, they're not. They're there for their own fame, their own book writing things, meaning making money, their own social medias to build up to make money. And I'm not saying that's like, they shouldn't do that. That's a thing. Do it. Go for it. Not saying like, you know, if I was in the same position, I would do the same opportunity. That's not the thing. The thing is that I worry about is people forget that all of us autistic voices matter, not just the ones who are well known or famous.
Spectrum,
yes,
I think it's very, very
because
important.
when you're privileged, which most of them are, let's be honest, just to get into the media, you're normally in a privileged position to get there. So when they get there, and then they don't reflect the community, they reflect themselves more. They focus
does it represent
on themselves.
the complex struggles that autism as a spectrum
it's always the toxic positivity view.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's, you know, we all know the positives. And if you don't know the positives, look at the positives if you want to learn about anything, autism, whatever. But, you know, I think we need to acknowledge the negatives. Some of us don't speak properly later on. Like mental age for me is 18 and I'm 51.
GDD.
Is that really?
IDD, intellectual
is that someone
delays,
that can work at Silicon Valley? I don't probably think so. Now, unless there was a very supported workplace, which once again, a lot of these advocates have supported workplaces that don't exist in reality. In an average Joe Blow person in my country, it's not a thing, guys. It's just a fantasy. And maybe it's a thing for the rich, but it's not for the middle
But
class.
the stats still support that. It's over 72, almost 76% of autistics fail to be able to sustain.
In Australia, 86% are not employed.
There you go. That's the Australian statistics.
So I'm sorry, but we don't get
sustaining employment.
And the person that said we get great healthcare, read the news.
In Australia, where?
Read the news.
Anytime.
Just read the news.
Step up.
Just read the news, especially about Perth. It's just not true. Yeah. It's just not. And then ask all the other rare families. Not true.
Complex, rare, genetic
not
conditions.
True.
Yeah. Only 5%. 5% of all the rare conditions have actually got treatment.
No, but autism. We have parents struggling to get support for their autistic children.
Yep.
It is not good here for autism.
No.
That is a lie.
It's actually the whole rug has actually been pulled from underneath us, and in
these
fact,
parents have no support.
A lot of autistics have been kicked out
Adults
of the NDS
have no support.
onto a new program.
You could be like me, level 2, and you still get told, no, you don't need supports for that. I'll get speech therapy, yes. But do you see what I'm saying? It's not good here. That is, I don't know who has ever said that, but you guys who are in Australia who have autism, you know what I'm talking about. There isn't support for children and families. There isn't support for people like me.
Comes back to your point of your video
about
displaying the full dearth, the full range
reality of
what the spectrum.
No, the majority of autistics reality, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because these people are what you would call in statistics an anomaly. Meaning, here's the curve, they're all out there.
Yeah.
So, these people don't have common lifestyles. They have different lifestyles.
And some of these other advocates have been talking about exclusively, purely, simply, only the very high functioning, even to the level of only talking about those who are savant level. When you talk about Silicon Valley, I expect only people who really are savants in mathematics, computer engineering, fully independent.
No, but
who
also
can function in an environment like that.
A lot of us can do that, but what's the reason we don't get that? The accommodations, guys. We do have disability services at universities now. Not when I was, but now they do. But it's not the level that you think it is, and it's not enough of a level to get an autistic to get their degree that I know they can get. I know I could get multiple degrees. I know that others can get degrees, but the problem is in Australia, there is still not enough support for those uni students. I'm sorry, but you're not in reality, or in Australia, that's not our reality.
For the start of your learning,
and I've heard the same thing from Americans. There's a lot of American autistic families.
Many people in Canada have said the exact same thing. Many people in Europe and the UK have said the same
New
thing.
Zealand, Australia,
I
can't believe some people's head in the sand, but. Do your research before you say a comment.
Speaking of research, I have posted on our community page. I posted about the history of autism through the ages, what it used to be called, coming back from the 1800s.
Yes.
The first naming conventions, what it was tied around, who were the scientists that were involved. How negative that actually was originally.
Well, it was mental retardation.
The evolution of the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, which really didn't start until the 50s at the end of the day, and where we've evolved to now. But it's really important, I think, to have a look at, in perspective, the language, the terminology, the naming conventions, and the struggles.
Well, there just needs to be a respect for the struggles of the older autistics that aren't here, like going through, like say if you are a millennial, for example, you've always had social media to turn to. You've had the information right in front of you. Being autistic is not it's just not. I know that you still do get made fun of by those random weirdos that kind of deny that it exists, or they think that it's just all a trend, which some people are stealing it as a trend. That's not a lie, but majority are not. Majority are undiagnosed. But I'm just saying, it's not something that like in my day, we were told you're mentally retarded, you're not going to amount to anything. We're just going to push you through each grade because we know that it's just you're just a waste of time.
Don't have hopes for you.
Waste of time.
Many of them will be institutionalized in that era as well. So we get it. We understand that. Struggle is real.
Yes.
Definitely.
So I think that people need to realize too, especially if you're American, we are 20 to 30 years behind you in the way we operate socially, the way we operate with shopping, the way we operate with our governments, the way we operate with
services,
our
retail, medical health,
it is
education.
majorly behind, and education. And if you don't know this, then you're not Australian. And if you're Australian and you say this, you are an Australian that is privileged, because
the stats don't show that.
If I went to a pub, the pub test would be, yeah, the education system sucks, the medical system sucks.
Our government sucks.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's what they'd say. So you can try to say that, but I want other countries to know the truth about my country. It sucks for medical care. It sucks for education. It sucks for autism support services.
I want to say as a summary though is our channel will sometimes push the envelope. We will challenge the status norm. And we'll capitulate to make you consider and think. We want that active processing to actually think, okay, well, critically. It's all very well for people to say that, but is that true? Do we just believe our governments on blind faith? Because trust me,
was the example I made. That's the example I made in one of my videos. Right. That was the one example I made, which is interesting you say that, because that's the video comment that it's like, you're missing the whole point of the video. The whole point of the video was this person is a public figure, autistic representation, and she got things completely wrong about psychology, and she studied psychology at some point in the 70s. I'm sorry, that is not okay. Just because you're autistic, just because you study psychology, I did too, we still have to be fact checked.
And you're pointing out the dangers around that because
of the young ones
put
who
all
don't know
our
what I
focus
know.
of attention onto these figures, these representations.
Don't put them on a pedestal. Don't hero worship. I mean, I don't do that because of my religion. Don't fall for false prophets.
But we've seen other people trip over and fall over the misinformation.
They are no different to you. They are living
and then they keep regurgitating
humans just like you are. It's just you are not well known. They are. That's the only difference. Please don't think that they are more understanding about what autism is. No. This is a fallacy now and it's gone too far. Even though I've done psychology, it doesn't mean I'm the guru in autism. I'll tell you who is though, who doesn't ever get mentioned, which baffles my brain, is Dr. Tony Atwood, is an autism, especially for women, focused since the 70s.
International specialist,
since the 70s.
Lived experience in his own family himself.
Since the 70s. Yep. And no one gives him the recognition. It actually amazes me. Anyway, look him up. He's also on Autism Hangout if you want to see him there. Yeah. Correct. But yeah, I just think it's amazing what people think. And yeah, anyway, I just think that it was a great example, the comment I got that was, oh, but this famous person, it was all in defense of this famous person, which was not the point of the video, as most of you guys that have seen it know that. But what I want to point out is this person made exactly, so thank you to the person, because I think you've done well for just like, in my social experiment here, you've actually proved me right.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Not saying that your input doesn't matter. Of course, your input matters. But what I'm saying is it makes the point I was making.
You've fallen for that trap.
You have fallen for the fact that she's up here and me is down here. I don't agree. Yeah. And you yourself are equal to her and equal to me. Do you understand? Like, that's what the point I was trying to make. If you have got your special interest and you're autistic, you matter too. This is the problem with creating this, let's just create characters to represent autism. I'm worried about that fact because it's leaving the rest of the autistics. We don't get accommodations. We don't get special jobs. We don't get special education privileges. We just don't.
And look, life as an autistic is not just like love on the spectrum. No. That's a very insular view of a selective group of people who are going through experience in their life at that point in time.
I mean, now, I was different when I was young.
Are they level 3 with high support needs autistics?
They're more functioning.
Or level 2 with high support needs? No, of course they're not.
Do you know what? They are more functioning at that age than I was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which baffles me because it's like people keep, so you older ones need to remember that. Don't compare your now to them now.
Yeah, true.
Look at yourself at their age and go, oh, yeah, I couldn't do that at that age. So, I'm just saying, we're all different. And I think that worshipping a group of people for being the token autistics, and I'm sorry, but the media's doing this on purpose. This is tokenism of, all right, let's talk about this trendy autism thing. Let's make a show Love on the Spectrum. Then let's do this and let's do that. And it's getting out of control. But the media
does this across all genres
of information.
Control. They roll out what we call a talking head, the focal point of a person who's got the talking points that they want to reiterate, depending on political or agendas. That's how it comes across. And does it actually always help people at the end of the day is my question.
But even the person I was talking about in the TED Talk got corrected by another person after her TED Talk finished. She had to be corrected.
She had to be corrected.
Because the guy said, but some kids never talk.
Yeah.
Some kids will never make it to Silicon Valley or university.
The majority won't. Sadly.
Some kids won't make it through workplaces.
Yeah.
And she said, oh yes. But the problem was she left that completely out by omission, which I'm just saying, what you're doing is you're taunting without realising. Like, this is not, she's not an awful person. She's not doing this on purpose. But what she's doing without knowing is taunting these parents who want the best for their children, giving them false hope.
Correct.
Completely false hope, because your child with autism that's 3 years old is not necessarily going to be a genius. I'm sorry. No. It's a hard, shitty road, autism. It's not quirky and cute.
And by that point, you should therefore acknowledge the struggles that exist in the family and in the parents who are going through that without the lack of support from maybe the government, education, or the health or disability sectors, who really do need to step up and meet that challenge head on and actually support the people, the informal supports who are
the schools,
doing that. Many of those parents will also then become carers full time because they're having to look after their child, and also even educators full time because they're having to do homeschooling because the normal schooling systems aren't coping with it all.
Just simple social stories, coping with other people, and you know, people can be mean, and you know, this is the thing. It's like, that's the point that I'm trying to make, is everyone dealing with autism, whether you're a parent dealing with an autistic child, whether you're autistic, you matter as much as anyone who's given a platform to speak of their struggle, and everyone supports, millions of people support. That is not the regular experience of an autistic.
No.
So when people say, but they're doing this, because they were on a show and they were given a job from that show.
Right.
That's not normal.
And that's not also
us autistics at home who are unknown don't get offered a job, offered an acting career per se. I'm sorry.
It's also not adding in some of the comorbidities that come with autism you're expecting, particularly in the health area. The physical areas. You know, you've got females who are going to have 20% likelihood of eating disorders. You've got hypermobility, flexibility, about 25%. You've got seizures, probably about 20% as part of the condition. GI tract related issues as well.
EDS connections to it.
Absolutely, let alone the learning difficulties, socialisation,
that's what I'm saying.
communication.
Not everyone's going to be a genius in Silicon Valley. I've got 3 learning disabilities. My mental age at 51 is 18. I'm sorry, but like, that's what I'm saying. That's just one person. And look, go for it. She said her opinion as an autistic. I say hooray to that. We all need to have our say, though.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm here for.
Yep. Well, good conversation.
Words matter.
And I think it's good to look at the video in that sort of lens and understand, like I said, we are challenging the status quo. We don't want to just keep regurgitating what other people say. We want to actually have a look at it constructively and actually ask the question and sometimes challenge
that every autistic person matters. And every autistic family matters, because it's a family thing.
Correct.
The family has to deal with a lot of extra stuff that other families don't have to deal with.
And it's not acknowledged in any shape or form.
No.
And autism just doesn't disappear at age 18
it's a bit
suddenly.
like, think about it like this, guys. You got that Teen Mum show. Okay? Life's not like that for regular teen mums.
Yeah.
But teen mums that are on that teen mum show are all wealthy because they get paid by the show. They get all of this money and
media opportunities,
what do you call it? Media opportunities and all these opportunities to earn money.
Yeah.
That's not reality. And ask any teen mum that wasn't on the show. Teen mum. It's the same concept, guys. I'm just reminding you that autistics in general, we do not get the privilege of what these people are getting.
Many struggle and many are
and
unseen,
the media is only pointing at them, but they are not a realistic view of what a autistic is really. They're not.
No.
They're not a representation. They are a representation of a very small, tiny slither of privileged positions.
Well, look, even the online news agency, The Conversation, which was the media agency outlet we were reading the other day, and they're doing the review of the UK charities for autism, also pointed out very clearly that they don't have representation in their boards, in their management team, executive team, the people setting the programs of actual autistics. Now, you talk about, how easy it is for these autistics to go to Silicon Valley. Well, we do need representation in a range of different areas, whether it's in healthcare, in psychology, with lived experiences, but we also need them as participants in these boards to be able to make informed decisions and showcase the experiences of the whole range of that spectrum of those people with
it's a
autism.
Big spectrum,
It
isn't
is
it?
definitely. We understand that, definitely.
And then there's never forget too, guys. There's also sometimes it's okay not to like another autistic advocate. It is okay to be like that. I'm not saying that this is what I think about autistic advocates. I'm just saying I think people also expect, no, you must like them all.
So you don't have to love them all. You don't have to agree with them all.
You don't
or their
have
philosophy
to,
or approach.
Why? You know why? It's not the autism. Every autistic still has a personality,
or belief system,
and how they function, how they treat people, how they behave,
of course,
how they respond to you, how they treat others. All of that matters too. It does.
I just want to eat these little donuts that are on your. Is that cinnabon?
Well, it represents kind of a cinnamon roll, doesn't it? Because it says cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll. I used to love cinnamon rolls at school.
Well, you can't eat it.
I can't eat it. Damn. It's a nice little yummy. So you do have your carer coming this afternoon.
Yes, I've got my nurse this afternoon.
Excellent. So
I've had my bath. I've got my cinnamon roll, as you can see, pajamas on. This is one of my new sets, which is lovely.
This was Big W, wasn't it? Or was that Kmart? Do you remember which one it was?
Ooh.
It's one of the two, Big W or Kmart. I can't remember. Kmart, was it?
I think
because both have actually brought out some nice new ranges of
No,
pajamas.
I think it was Kmart.
Very affordable as well, and some Disney ones as well. I think so as well. We've done a lot of other things apart from your full bath. We've done a lot of infection control, which is working on keeping the infections down in a range of areas.
Ring, I've still got my belly button ring.
Put that away. I'll put the pressure care stockings on because Diane does have orthostatic intolerance.
Ooh,
so
aren't they sexy?
They put your foot down and don't raise that. The alarms are going off for that exact reason of the heart. Right, settle down, heart.
Yep. What's my heart getting?
From that, exactly. Can you not do that? We don't need the heart alarms to go. Put it down. Put it away. So we have got the pulse oximetry. The reason why we've got that on too, Dyan, is
look at my belly button.
Very fatigued.
Terrible.
Post-exertional malaise, part of her fatigue
what you
condition.
Can do about it?
The pressure care stockings, as well as the Frush Miter, trying to bring down all the edema that you've got. You've got a lot of fluid
I'm
edema.
telling you, I was drying myself like, I need assistance. But anyway, we won't go there. I've regressed. But basically, I get all in a twist. I get the towel in a twist, and I'm like, help me. But basically, I can feel it. I can feel fluid everywhere. My legs feel like rock solid, big, thick thighs. And I'm like, who are these thighs? They're not mine. You know when your leg goes to sleep, it doesn't feel like you?
Well, speaking of your leg,
that's what my body feels like right now. I was like, that's not me.
In the bath, you also had the polar erections, the goosebumps, the segmented.
Okay, goosebumps.
Polar erections, that's what they're called.
In the water, it was even worse. You know what the hot water made it do? They really came out. And I was like, whoa. I was like, look at this.
Yeah.
Just on one leg.
And still on your left leg, isn't it?
Yes.
Still on your left side.
Yes, still left.
Yeah. They are indicators of autonomic-based seizures that Dyan can have.
You're not doing the ear thing.
No, I'm not going to do it right now, but I just want to show you, we have been using the otoscope today. Very good little purchase that you got through Sheen. I just want to point that out. Congratulations, your use of Sheen actually comes in handy.
You chose it though.
I know I did, but I'm just saying, you're the Sheen expert. We all know that you're a Sheen groupie fangirl.
If anyone's needing something, they go, oh, I wish I could buy this. I don't see these anymore. I'm like, Sheen.
Yeah. So what is this? This is a little torch with a little magnifying glass and viewing platform that you can place up your nose or in your ear, more importantly, which was very, very useful.
Because most doctors go, nothing.
Yeah, well, you
actually looked thoroughly.
I did. I have to move things around. The other thing, which you also got from Sheen, and we have actually put some vinegar into your ear, which is just to help to dry it out.
You don't need swimmer's ear. It's just vinegar.
It's just vinegar.
You just put white vinegar, 2 to 3 drops, depending on the size of the person, I guess. or how much water is in there, or how much wax is in there.
Yep.
It's a drying agent. It dries out the ears.
This cool little set also from Sheen. I'm just going to point out
My
again.
son used to need it.
Very, very useful because again, this is all different technical ear cleansing tool sets that can be utilised. Obviously, everything's got to be done carefully. You're a little bit, apart from sensory, but you're a little bit.
No, the doctor told me.
Yeah, the doctor also said a lot of things that you don't listen to. We should listen to those parts. Anyway, we've got the stuff out, which is the important thing.
Sometimes I don't hear everything. It just goes.
In one ear and out the other. That's rather appropriate.
Well, I read his mouth. I'm a mouth reader. I don't look at people's eyes.
No.
I know their mouth and teeth very well.
You look at their chin quite commonly.
Mouth and teeth very well, yeah. I just don't know their eyes. If someone said, "What colour is this person's eyes?" I'd go, "I have no idea."
Okay, what colour
but
are my
I know
eyes?
the teeth and the lips. Yours are blue, green, don't they? They kind of shift around, a little dodgy.
I know, right? My eyes are blue, green.
Based on like
how does that
different
work?
lights, I think.
Yes.
I think it's different lights. Our eldest is the same, but the youngest has my eyes. He's like mummy.
What's that? Crazy eyes?
Ow. No. We're both cool, man. We've got brown head, brown eyes, and we're cool.
Oxygen's at 93%. Your temperature is just on febrile. Your lunchtime medications, which is coming up. I'm going to get you some fruit juice now so you can have those. Put that away. So you can have that. Also includes some Panadol Osteo, which will bring your temperature down, which is a good thing.
I don't feel hot. I don't know what you're talking about. The aircon's on. 32 degrees today in Perth.
It is 32 degrees today, which is our warning as soon as it goes over 30 degrees. Thanks very much.
Well, the nurse will be here.
That's good. I'm already
glad.
Don't
say the word.
I'm not going to say the word. We're not saying that word.
I had a lovely bath. I feel clean and fresh. I got new jammies, and I have a new jammy system. I clip these two things together in my drawers, right? With little clips, bulldog clips, I call them. Don't know why they're called bulldog clips. Maybe because they hurt like a bulldog bite. I don't know.
These things, if you're not quite sure what we're talking about.
So when I grab it from my drawers,
Office works. Everything is paired
they both
together.
Come together. I don't have to
All
work out
setsies,
what goes with
matchy
what.
setsies are combined. I've had to buy these. These are the 19 mil. I gave her a choice of either gold or rose gold. She went rose gold. They come in sets of 16 at Officeworks, and I got 2 packs of those so that she can literally couple her clothes together, her sets together. And yes, they are a bunch of bulldogs.
It's confusing.
That's a very good executive functioning thing for you to apply. You're very, very clever.
Yeah, because I've had to be. To learn to function in this world, because they want you to be fast. And that was my struggle. So what I used to do, this is what I used to do through school, right? When my mum stopped helping me, which was quite a long time. We won't talk about that. So when I did it myself, so in high school, I would pack my bag, right? I would literally have all my sandwich making stuff down a little section in the kitchen downstairs, and then I would pack my school bag upstairs with whatever I needed, and I'd sit that there, and I'd lay my school uniform out. Everything in order, as if there's a person laying on the floor. Yes, I did. And then I would just get up in the morning, have my shower. Of course, everything has to be done in a certain sequence. And then I would go, and everything was just laid out ready for me to get dressed. It was awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
I had to have systems.
Hold it for a moment, please. I'm turning. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep.
So,
beep,
anyway,
beep.
if you're struggling with executive functioning, whether it's for work, for school, that tip, just your executive functioning stress, you'll be fine. You'll go, oh, this is easier. Do everything the night before and do it to music and chilled when you're in a chilled mode, because if you're, especially with ADHD, because if you get distracted in the morning, you lose time.
Good luck.
You've got to make sure your bag's packed, you see.
That's right.
The night before.
That's why we literally lay out the clothes in the sequence of everything, ready to go with
You
the shoes
used
on
to
the
do
ends.
the same thing, you dork.
Yep, absolutely.
Still do, huh?
Executive Functioning Skills 101, we are prepared at any point in time. Makes life so much easier.
You're just
Living with
prepared for
autism.
hospital.
Yes.
He knows because so many times it's happened.
Yes.
It's either he's rushing me in and I'm staying in, or it's an ambulance takes me in. So he's got to be ready to go.
So we have 2 go bags. We have a hospital bag, and I have my go bag right by the front door with absolutely everything we possibly need to get to hospital, stay in hospital, and operate in hospital with medications, medical history, information, records,
Because
and
I'm
food,
rare.
drink, you name it, toiletries, blah blah blah, etc. The only thing we don't have is a
every
max.
single nurse that checks me is like, oh my gosh, you poor thing.
But even with the cats, we actually have water and food solutions that are actually in bulk and are feeders, so that if we are away suddenly, in case of emergency, they can survive, thrive, literally with knowing that they've got food and water to last them a number of
And
days.
we do have neighbours in an emergency we
some
can call,
strange
couldn't we,
reason.
and leave
Absolutely.
a key with them.
But it's about preparation. This is the accommodations,
You've got
the
to
adaptations that
so
you
if
make
you're
as
a
a
medical
household.
and you don't know these tips and tricks, like have a hospital bag packed. I know it's depressing. Think of it as a vacation bag as well.
It's not a vacation, but anyway.
No, think of it as in
Yes.
I'm packing this as if I'm going to a resort.
Excellent.
I'm not going to hospital.
Yeah.
That makes it easier.
Well, you do have a lot of sensory toys in there. You have a lot of distraction activities from colourings and whatever else that you need. You've got all your toiletries. You've got all your smellies. I think you've even got fairy lights. I think you've got some glitter. Definitely something pink. She's prepared. That's a home away from
because
home.
I don't like how it looks in those hospitals. It's so depressing.
Yes, well, you bring a bit of sparkle to the hospital room. You do. Everybody says that.
I remember once having my Barbie blanket, you know, like these blankets, and it was a Barbie one. And I had a nurse say, I love your Barbie blanket. I was like, I know, right? It's cool, hey? She's like, it's so nice. Made her day, I reckon.
Oh, I think a lot of people are made.
Even the
days
cleaners were
with
like,
you.
I really like that blanket. I'm like, geez.
Everybody loves having a chat with Dyan coming into her room.
And everyone loves cleaning my room because I'm clean.
Yeah, it's already clean.
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's always clean, and
Crazy
they're like,
about how that works.
yeah, they like me for it.
Well,
Obviously, some people are messy. I don't know.
Maybe they are. So we're resting Dyan up for the afternoon. She does have her support worker coming very shortly, ready to go.
I am OCD,
Yeah.
and part of my OCD is I deal with my OCD like
By doing-
spinning thoughts that I want to escape from or whatever. I will get up and just start cleaning.
Yeah.
And then I feel good.
Absolutely.
It goes away. My stress goes away.
And the
so
house
why
feels
wouldn't
good
I
as
do
well.
it? Yeah, and the
Exactly.
house looks good
The
as
house-
well.
house looks it, yeah. It's very helpful.
Except for when I cleaned out my whole wardrobe and then I went and spent money on more clothes.
That's what it does when you clear things out and you
But
go.
at least
you
I
don't
have
need this, or it doesn't fit, or you need
Better
this missing.
summer shorts.
True.
Denim shorts. I have new jeans, as in I've got a lot of jeans, but there was a light shade of jeans that
You have the right shade, don't you?
I was missing, so I
You
needed
don't wear
that
white after
shade.
Labor Day. Apparently, that's the saying. I don't know what
No,
it means.
I still wear white whenever I want.
Okay, you do that. You be a rebel without a cause.
No, I've got cream now. I don't have white anymore. I've got
We
red
also have a
and
Sheen order coming, maybe today, maybe
They're
tomorrow.
t-shirts.
So that'll be interesting.
Today or tomorrow, yeah.
So that'll
I've
be
got
cool to see.
$6 t-shirts. I mean, I'm sorry, Kmart, but
$6 t-shirts.
they
Pretty cool.
fit me better. The Kmart t-shirts you see on me look too big.
Yeah, it's hard to get the right size,
yeah.
isn't it?
And the patterns aren't nice. If I go to the kids section, where the kids section t-shirts look better on me in
From
a
a
big
fit
in
and
their
cut
big
perspective,
sizes.
yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't want a unicorn. So anyway, I've ordered stuff
Yeah.
from Shein, and some of them have got flowers, and some of them have got, I think, love hearts maybe.
So,
I don't know, but just and in different colours, guys, because you know with every bottoms you have a different colour need at the top.
absolutely.
And I was missing a few colours because we went through the t-shirts, and I have a lot of t-shirts. I think as an autistic, my go-to clothing item is t-shirts.
T-shirts, yeah, because they're comfortable. All labels are obviously always cut out. You only choose
And
certain
there's no
materials
soft
that work
labels
with
I
you.
leave.
You don't get things out of type.
If
they're
a
oversized
label's
and-
soft, I leave it.
Mhm.
But if it's
No
it's
itchy,
rough,
scratchy, rough, no.
I
It's
unpick
chopped.
it if I have to.
Yes. And normally you
But
unpick the
yes.
entire seam and go sew the whole thing up again.
But yeah, I have a lot of t-shirts.
You do, but it's out of sight. This is the problem about this whole visualization.
I
If you
have
don't see
object
it,
permanence problems.
if you don't see it, you think it doesn't exist.
Babies learn object permanence.
You don't,
I
you
never
haven't.
learned
She
it.
hasn't,
The
indeed.
brain's broken.
Well, we know that already, don't we?
So it's really annoying
a
because
22
if it's
thing.
not in front of me, I need to be rich. So I can have like
Don't
this
we all?
whole room,
Yes.
and you know, you just walk around, it's just all clothes.
So if you had drawers or cupboards and everything
I
that
need
you
to
could
see
visually
it
see,
like a shop,
right.
and I can go right. I'm wearing this today.
As long as they're all in their sections, seasonally, colour
Yes.
coordinated, makes life easier. We've
You know
tried
what?
to
I've always
emulate that if possible.
envisaged. Is that a word?
Envisage, yep, you're envisaging something.
Myself rich. I don't think I'm ever going to be.
Good girl, keep manifesting that.
But you know what? There's a weird thing.
Mm.
This is the type of intense thoughts I've had, like some other ones in my past, and they've come true.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think sometimes if you've got such intense thoughts, it
Guys,
becomes
I
goals
get
and you work towards
premonition
things.
dreams. I'm telling you, it's just real. I mean, I have dreams, and I say to myself, and it's happened. I don't know. Every milestone of my life where something has majorly happened, I've had a dream before it, warning me that it's going to happen. But I don't see it until hindsight, and I go, that vivid dream that I woke up and felt yuck all day and felt like there's a message. What is the message? And I should look, and I do now, and then it happens, doesn't it? Yeah. And we joke and laugh about it now, because I look it up and I say to you, well, this is probably going to happen because I had this vivid dream. It was so... But no, I haven't had a premonition dream in a while. But if I do, I will share as soon as I have it. And then when something happens connected to it,
I wonder
then I can prove it,
and
you see?
you've done the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency
yeah.
testing. I wonder if this
Don't
ties
tell
into the
them.
remote viewing concept where a lot of autistics also go into. There's a
did
certain savant level of that.
I stumbled across it.
Yes.
And someone said, this is a tool. I have worked for the CIA for 50 years, he said.
Always wondering what the CIA
He was a retired
around.
dude, right?
Yep.
And he said, this is how we recruit. There's an app even, and someone's using it for fun. But it literally is what we used to use. And so they gave the link, and I went to the app and said, let's just have a look at this app. Just playing. And I'm like, and then it says, you would be considered to work for, I don't know, something. And I'm just like, and I just logged out of the app and whatever. I'm like, I don't want them to know I exist. They might kidnap me, lock me in a back warehouse and sit me down with the computer
This
and go,
is not
right,
Operation Paperclip or any of those
we
variations,
want you
honey.
to like get in tune or something.
Right.
I don't know.
You know, in the old days, they did used to put puzzles in newspapers and to see who would actually solve the puzzles
My nana.
with very
My
high
nana
intelligence.
is amazing.
And those people would then become opportunistic towards going into cryptography or,
My nana Kettle.
breaking codes.
My nana Kettle used to finish
think of the Enigma machine in World War II.
the ones in the paper.
Right.
Done.
Right.
And everyone would go, you finished? She's like, yeah. Because my pa read the paper like no tomorrow. He'd read it again,
From
back
cover
to
cover.
front, front to back, read it again, and then again. Autistic much? And, what's going on here? Why doesn't everyone just love each other? He didn't understand. Okay, he was autistic, social justice, right?
Social justice.
But basically, my nana used to solve those things in the paper, and everyone used to go, oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Right. And you wonder why the CIA were knocking on your door. Anyway, guys, we're going to...
that's what my mum said too. My mum and my nana said, you have a gift that we all have, but you need to just close it off.
Right.
Switch off.
Switch off.
Zoom out.
Zoom.
Don't look.
Yep.
What's that about?
What's that about? More questions to come. Talking questions, comments, questions,
Anyway,
ideas,
if I ever have a
suggestions,
premonition
leave them
dream, I'll let
below.
you know.
Big thumbs up of encouragement. Hype the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please share us far and wide. And we'll see you in another episode really soon. Hopefully
Love
not
you
with the
all.
S word.
What?
Yeah, that word.
Shut up.
Let's not hope one of those today.
Having a good day
Hot
today.
day.
It's a summer day.
Pilo erections.
It's a terrible word.
I know.
I just think
Why
we need
do
to
they make these
enjoy
words?
this beautiful weather.
Sounds good to me. We should be down the pool.
Tonight.
But they haven't
I
filled the
should
pool up
be
with
in
water.
my swing
Right.
with a beer.
Sounds good.
Am I allowed?
Of course you can. You can do that.
Is my medicine today going to be okay for me to have a beer?
Probably not. But anyway, you've had some pretty crappy days the last few days neurocognitively.
I think I should have a beer.
It's been very challenging.
Are you going to hose down the back balcony?
I might just do that while your support worker's here.
Is
Hose
it
in
too
hand.
big a job though? I don't know.
Oh, that's the issue degree. It'd be nice. I'll get my bikini on. It'll be fine. Anyway, guys, we love you and leave you. See ya. Bye for now.
Get in the car then.
Don't get too excited. No, settle on.
Bye.